Buddy. It's just about to, is this recording? Yeah. It's just about to be 8:30. So pre-market's gonna open soon. Let's take a peek at price. Starting off, let's do the weekly. So we're having a really strong bullish reaction off of, sweeping out all this liquidity, whatever, and these imbalances. All right, this is a pretty strong weekly candle so far. I mean, it's only Tuesday, but let's see. So it might be a little messy. I apologize, but previous day high marked. This is not previous day high marked. That's not previous day fucking high. Previous day high is fucking up here. Oh no, it's right there. I didn't see the wick. Previous day high, previous day low. We're probably gonna smack previous day high at least today. Just off the daily candles, I would say we're probably gonna aim towards this previous day high. Let's scale down a little bit more. Are we putting in a swing low here? Potentially. Um, I would actually start buying stocks right now. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think we're done going down though. We flipped the new week opening gap. We flipped the new week opening gap. So I'm not gonna lie, I am bullish. I am bullish. We have 4 hour gaps down there. I honestly don't think we hit those though, but we can work it out. I don't think we'll hit them before we hit this high. I think we'll take out that high and then potentially hit them, but we'll have to see. And then we have one down there, which I'm not gonna mark because why am I not gonna mark it? I have the 5% limit right there and the 5% limit right here. So if priced either, I could trade within this range, and it's a 1,500 point range almost. So whatever. Yeah, and that's way down. This is way too low. That one isn't, but this one is. So 4 hour, we have gaps down there. Let's scale down one more time. We have nothing really. I want to see what Asian and London did. Asian consolidated, London went up higher. So this is London. This is Asia low. Asia low here is right there. Asia low, Asia low. We already took out Asian high. And I'm not gonna mark out London high because we actually did just kind of sweep it technically. So this is what I'm looking at. This is a fat wick though. This is a rejection block, technically. Anyway, we're gonna see what happens. I'm leaning towards bullish. Market sentiment is bearish, but right now the chart is bullish. I mean, we're creating 1 hour fair value gap since 3 o'clock since last night. No, even on Monday. Yeah, we opened up and we fell as shit. Oh, look at this. Those wicks are crazy. But I mean, since Monday, we've been going up. However, if you scale out, we're going down. But this is a substantial move up. We're creating hourly gaps, bam, bam, and respecting it. Order block. So I'm gonna lean towards bullish. Today's a no news Tuesday, so we're gonna see what happens. And I'm just gonna wait until New York opens because I don't know if we're gonna have a lot of, with no news in pre-market. I doubt pre-market's really gonna do anything. So I'm gonna see you guys when New York opens. Let's get this ready. I'm on the Leader Express account and cons. All right, I'm gonna see you guys later. All right. All right, everybody. Took a loss. I don't really. It's just, I don't know. So anyway, 15-minute fair value gap. Tapped into it right here. It was this black line. Scaling down. See how we tapped it? Came up. We had a CISD right here. We have a little inverse right here. We have a fair value gap here, and we have this fair value gap. I entered off this fair value gap. I didn't get filled right there. I got filled like right here. 5 cons. Stop was around here. I had kind of a loose stop because I wanted to see kind of how price, was. We tapped into it, put in, this candle. That's a bullish confirmation for me. I entered. I was in profit a little bit, but then we got stopped out. I don't really understand. It's during the macro. Oh, the macro actually just happened. It might be a little early. I actually don't even hate the trade. The only thing that I'm, saying is realistically, my stop could have been down here, right? But if I'm entering with a stop down here, I will go in with like fucking 1 micro. Even then, that's a lot of risk. But I probably wouldn't have entered right here. If I'm entering off there, and then I don't know. So, I'm just documenting. We took this loss. The only thing that I actually don't like was I took it on practice and I entered on this little inverse here, and this was like my break. Is my camera's not on, but this was my break even point. These highs, we hit those highs and then rejected. Is there a fair value gap to the left? No, we just have this huge fucking wick. So we could look for another trade, but I'm walking away for at least like 10 minutes, so 10, 15. So I'm gonna see you guys probably when I might not even take the trade again. All right, everybody, I just want to come on here and talk about the trade. ES took out previous day high, so that's one thing to note. So if you were still in this, I would probably scale some and go break even. But why did this long not work? And then we just fucking came right back down and decided to stop everybody out and then just kind of rip. I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest. Because we even disrespected this fair value gap right here. It wasn't the greatest, like most or the best momentum, but we're still inverse there. And there's nothing on the other time frames. We just kind of came down. I'm not mad that I took this loss. Honestly not. If we inverse this, you could look for a short. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh, actually, wait. Well, there's a little 2 minute. Not really. There's a 2 minute rabbit right here. I don't know. Are we gonna respect it? I don't know. The only thing is, this is I don't want to say a crazy SMC, but it's a pretty big SMC. No, so. But I just want to come on here and say that the trade is working out. If I was in around my normal entry, this was almost 90 points. It's fucking crazy. I'm gonna see you guys later. I want to take a good setup, and if I lose, and then I lose. One more thing to note that I didn't notice is that NQ took out these highs. Well, like I said, like I don't like the only reason why this failed when it did was because NQ already took out these highs. And now that I see that, I'm like, oh yeah, because ES didn't. And it's different here because ES took out these highs. We got like a body close buff, whatever. We got a fair value gap, and then but because of this S&T, we dumped a little bit. Yeah. All right, I gotta. There's so many things I gotta keep in mind. I'm gonna see you guys later. This is gonna be a lot of video clips. All right, everybody. I'm just hopping on here to say that I haven't taken a trade since this first loss, which is so fucking stupid. It's not stupid that I lost. Well, it is because come on. I entered, where did I enter again? Around here. And we ended up rallying 200 points. Oh my fucking god. But, I got stopped out on this leg down, which could have been avoided. Actually, I'm okay with taking that loss. I'm okay with it. I'm just glad it's not more. Like, say, if I went in with my full size, this would be a lot more. Anyway, so we took out Asia's low. Like, we took out previous session lows here. I think we trade into this 4 hour. I think we trade into these 4 hours. No, I mean, who knows? I have no idea. Kind of wanted to see if I could catch a long up to here, but I was waiting for this to get inversed, which we did. Scaling in, didn't give me an entry, and I mean, we still had these bearish gaps. I end up coming right back down. I don't really know what the market's doing. I'm gonna step away before I end up, placing a stupid trade because I don't really perform well in the PM. Well, that's not true. After 2 o'clock ish, I don't think I've ever won a trade past 2 o'clock. So what am I gonna do? I recognize that and I'm walking away. So I'm gonna see you guys. We just had to edit that out because it decided to fucking link my IP address. You know how on TradingView when you are on it on another computer at the same time, it'll log you off the one and be like, "Hey, is this you?" And it shows your IP and shit. That just happened. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, news tomorrow. Tomorrow might be a pretty shit trading day. It's the day before CPI, and we have FOMC meeting minutes in the afternoon. So I'm gonna have to, I'm expecting pretty shit price action on Wednesday. Thursday, Friday though should be pretty nice. So we'll see what happens. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow.